Hello, hello. Um, it is currently 3:03 a.m. in the morning, January 14th, Wednesday. And I wasn't able to start recording till this time because my mother would not fucking leave my room. Like, I understand why she's here. She's using this room so that we can save electricity by only having one of the air conditioning is on. And she's working here. She has her own little space set up. But come on, 3 a.m. 3 a.m. I'm on break. You have work tomorrow. Go to bed. Let me do my things. I usually try to record before she gets home from work, but this time she got home early, and then she proceeded to stay in here until 3 in the morning. And now I'm recording, and I probably won't even be able to go that long today, but it's fine. That's fine. I had other opportunities to record, but I chose to play with friends because I found that more fun. And I think I don't really have that much time to record with, or not record, to play with friends in general nowadays. So I'm trying to maximize the amount of time I can do that as well. Um, I'll probably work on trying to I'll do two things today. That is get more stone, fixing out the mangrove situation here, uh, and get to the nether roof, hopefully. I don't know if I have an ender pearl right now, but I really want to start working on. I have one. I want to have at least I want to have a few more ender pearls, but the goal is to get to the nether roof today so that I can have better travel to get to an ocean biome. The goal is to get to an ocean, in the middle of an ocean, because that's where I will be building my that is where I will be building my brain's not working. That's where I will be building my mob farm. That's the plan, at least. So yeah, I am really really freaking tired though, and I'm really pissed off, but it's fine. It is what it is. I can't really do much about it. I'll think about expanding the iron farm soon, but other than that, today was a relatively chill day. I played Genshin most of the day. To any Genshin players, Columbina comes out technically in a few hours. In like 8 hours, she comes out if the update drops at 11 o'clock, which it usually does. It usually drops at 11. This is still working. That's good. He has a backpack. Okay. Oh, I don't have my zoom mod. Wait, no. I just think I need to change the zoom. Zoom. There we go. There we go. I think. What am I doing? I'm gonna find lava. I think I want to find lava right now, so that I can get some obsidian, so I can make a nether roof thing, and then I'll go into the nether and then just kill some endermen in there, so that I can get ender pearls for the teleport thing up to the roof. So anyways, the question of the day is, I know I was milking this. I remember I was milking this. Yesterday, I asked if you could be in any video game. Technically yesterday. Well, 2 days ago now, but like, fuck that. I don't really care. 2 days ago, I asked what if you could be in a video game. Now I'm gonna ask if you could be in any TV show. TV show would probably be. I don't really watch many TV shows. I'm thinking of TV shows, cartoons. I don't want to ask anime yet specifically because that's gonna be tomorrow's question of the day. Spoiler. But like, when it comes to specifically TV and cartoons, I don't really watch much, so I don't really have that many things that come to mind. Like, first things that come to mind are like superhero shows or whatever, but like, I'd just be a normal dude there. I wouldn't really have powers. Harry Potter, that's technically a movie series, not a TV show. Owl House. I feel like Owl House is a pretty good answer to that. Because even though Luz is human, we do learn that humans are able to wield magic in the other world via the runes of the Titan. Massive spoiler, by the way. Holy, I forgot. I just realized. Then again, Owl House, like what? Owl House finished how long ago now? A few years now? Like a year or two now? So I think it's pretty big. There's like, isn't there like a rule about the spoilers for specific things, like 2 week rule or something? I've heard that there was like a 2 week rule where you're like you give a 2 week leeway for like for people who haven't played the game or haven't seen the movie or haven't done this or that for so that they can have time to catch up with everything, or they can so that they can have time to catch up, and then like so it's like it's what's the word, it's fair for everyone, and that nobody gets spoiled. But I don't really know about that because that's not really a thing here in the Philippines or online, at least in the spaces that I've been in. I think the only space that I've been in is that has been very anti-spoiler is the Xenoblade fandom. I love Xenoblade Chronicles. Xenoblade Chronicles 3 is probably one of my favorite games, second favorite game of all time, right behind Hollow Knight and Hollow Knight Silksong. Those three are there. Those Xenoblade 1, Xenoblade 2, Xenoblade 3, Hollow Knight, and Hollow Knight Silksong are all up there in my top 5. They're just sharing some spots up there in my top 5. I am very, very particular that I love those games so much. But if like it's only if you're ranking by series, I would say like freaking Xenoblade 1 or Xenoblade Hollow Knight top as a series, then Xenoblade top as a series, and then Minecraft and or Terraria at number 3. I'm not completely sure yet. It's one of those two. And then whichever one after Minecraft or Terraria is number 4. And then Chrono Trigger number 5. I feel like those are my favorite games series. I would honestly want to put Pokemon up there, but Pokemon hasn't been very good in the past few years. I mean, I have a lot of nostalgic experiences with Pokemon, but it doesn't mean I've been liking much of what they've been putting out. I think the last Pokemon game I really enjoyed was ZA. I really, really loved ZA. Um, I don't want to say really, really loved. Okay, I liked ZA. But mainly because it was a Legends game. I had fun playing it. But okay, I think the last one I actually just had like straight up fun, and I played through twice, which I really didn't do with much Pokemon games, because what I used to do in old Pokemon games, all the way up to like Sun and Moon, so Gen 7, I feel like Gen 7 was the one that I played through the most. I would play 3 times, choosing one of each starter, so I would have play once, on my main account, and then the starter that I really like, and then on the file that I really like, play another time, and then restart that second time on that account, and then play a third time. And then I would try all 3 starters and different teams, because I usually try and make 3 different teams, or like I try not to use repeats. I try not to use Pokemon from different regions. I wanted to just try and use the Pokemon from that region so I can understand and explore as much new Pokemon as I want. I really loved doing that back in the day. Oh, here's the ocean I can make the portal at, actually. I really love doing that back in the day. Just making random I remember opening up notes, or like I had a sticky note and everything. I had a sticky note on my old laptop about like, oh, I could use this Pokemon and this Pokemon. Oh, but I would overlap with this team, and I kind of want to like, I'm the type of person who likes having a fire, water, grass core, or sometimes a fire, water, grass, electric core. I always do that. I know it's not a very good habit to do, but I mean it's like, if you're playing Pokemon, you're a kid, you just like, it doesn't really matter. So I always like having a fire, water, grass core in my Pokemon things. I think one of my very vivid teams I can remember. Okay. This is a team I very vividly remember. I had a Lampent named Wisp in my very first playthrough of Black and White. I was playing through White version because that was the one I got, and because I usually buy ever since X and Y I have always bought both versions, but back then I would only get one version because I didn't have um I would only just get one for a Christmas gift or something, a Christmas gift or a birthday gift. But X and Y I got both. Sun and Moon I bought with my, and then Sun and Moon was the point where I started. I think I was in high school by then. Was I in high school? Frick, no, I wasn't in high school. When did I get that? What generation was in high school? I don't remember, but I just remember I started saving up money from chores and like, I remember I started saving up money and I would get both games. So I would get Sun Moon. I have Sun Moon, Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, Sword and Shield, Scarlet and Violet. I have all three of those. Fun fact, I still haven't actually played through Violet. Or no, not Violet. I haven't played through Scarlet. I have Scarlet and Violet. I have not played through Scarlet, even though I really want. Even though I really want to. I want to do it on the Switch too, but I do not own a Switch too. I played through ZA on the Switch, which was, despite being a laggy mess, it was still pretty fun. But I really my this team, I had this Lampent. Lampent is my favorite Pokemon, by the way. Even though Emolga is the profile picture, I also absolutely adore Emolga. I love a lot of the Gen 5 mons. I feel like three of my top 10 mons are from Gen 5, because some that come to mind of my favorite mons are Minccino, Emolga, and Lampent. Lampent is my favorite Pokemon. Specifically Lampent, not necessarily Litwick or Chandelure, even though I love Litwick and Chandelure as well. They're part of the evolution line. The reason I love Lampent so much because this is, again, very first playthrough of Black and White, I had a Lampent named Wisp. And back then, I was a kid and didn't know what the internet was, and like you could just Google things, right? So I went through almost the entirety of Black and White. When I got Litwick, I was like, oh, pretty cool, because my starter at the time was Oshawott. I really like Oshawott. Um, Lampent was you were supposed to use a Dusk Stone on Lampent, and you don't get the Dusk Stone till after Route. It's the route right after Opaloosid, before the Pokemon League. So you have to wait a long time before you get Chandelure. I'm pretty sure. It is route 11 or whatever, the route right after Opaloosid City. And I remember having that Lampent for basically throughout I got it to level 100 and everything. I absolutely adored and loved that Lampent. I love Wisp so much. I'm sad I don't have her anymore. But like, I'm googling right now if Litwick is a gendered Pokemon, because I say her because I've always canonized Wisp as a girl, but I don't actually remember her. Okay, they are 50-50, so I'm just gonna say her when referring to Wisp. Wisp was really cool, and even though Chandelure, I know Chandelure is way stronger than Lampent. My Lampent was really strong and very overleveled. Was one of my highest level Pokemon on the team, as alongside my starter, because fire types were kind of just broken in Gen 5. And if you look at some of the fights past where you get Litwick, you can get Litwick in Tower. You have an Ice Gym. You have a Dragon Gym, an Ice Gym, and a Psychic Elite Four member, a Ghost Elite Four member, and a Fighting Elite Four member, which Lampent is Fire Ghost. So I cannot find one of the lava pits. Holy, I know there's one over here somewhere. I should just make a boat. My house is right over there. I'm gonna go back and make a boat. I'm just been running around. When you're yapping too much, you pull the running around move, running around your world, just parkouring. I would love to do that. I have this one friend who I talk to every day, and I really like them, and they're super cool. And I haven't called with them in a while, and I really miss that. And when I am able to call them, I will be pulling up Minecraft, and then I will just be playing Minecraft. Probably not this world, because I'm exclusively having this world specifically for this for my recording sessions, because this is meant to be my like journal world and stuff. I plan to play on this. I'm trying once a day, but like clearly that's not working. But I'm at least trying to record semi frequently if I can. But If I ever call with this person again soon, I will pop on Minecraft and I will play and I will stream it to them, and it will be very fun because I miss just talking to them. Yeah, but anyways, back to Lampent. This Lampent was very over leveled, and I don't know why specifically I remember that Lampent. My team on that black account was a I don't it was Samurott Lampent, Solosis. What was it? Was not Solo? What was the evolution name? Reuniclus. I had a Reuniclus. I had um, I had a Lilligant. Where's the planks? Hello. How many? Okay. I have. Yeah. Okay. I had. You can't make boat with that. Okay. I had a lamp. Oh, my brain. Hold on. Get my thoughts in order. So I had a Lampent, I had a Samurott, I had a Reuniclus, I had a Lilligant. And the only reason I knew I knew to evolve Lilligant with a Sunstone was through the anime. Because I watched the anime. And who else did I have on that team? I'm trying to remember. Who was my last slot? Wait. Lampent, Lilligant, and Samurott were my firewater. This is a different structure. Yeah, this is a different structure from the whatever. That was my firewater grass core. And then I had a Reuniclus. No, I didn't have a Lilligant. I had a Livani. I was thinking L. It's like no. I had a Livani on my team, not a Lilligant. I had a Lilligant at one point. I don't remember which team it was on. Probably the Embor team, but maybe not. But I had a Lilligant, and I have grown appreciation for Lilligant in the last game because lilies are my favorite flowers, and I absolutely love lilies, and I also really like Lily Pichu, and I even though I don't like Pichu, I like lilies, so I Lilligant. Come on. Anyways, I had a Livani. Was that the one with Vanillux? I'm trying to remember if that was the one with Vanillux. Because I know I also had a team with Vanillux. Or was that the one with Cryogonal? I think my first team was the one with Cryogonal, actually. So it was Cryogonal, Lampent, Samurott, Livani, Reuniclus, and Minxiao. It was that. I think. Oh man, my memory is not. Gen 5 was not the first Pokemon game I played. It was Gen 3. But Gen 5 was the first one I completed, and Gen 5 was the first one I played on my own, like, where I owned the game. Because I had a DS, or I have a 3DS. And the first game I got on it was Black and White, not even X and Y, I know. I have a 3DS. Ooh. I have a 3DS and I got white on there, and then I played white. I played white and black too. And then on black 2 I know I had an Excadrill. I know I had an Excadrill because I picked Tepig for my first starter on that, and I had an Excadrill. But I didn't have a flyer on my team in my first playthrough because I thought HMs were dumb. And I never taught HMs to my Pokemon, so I would always just use an HM slave. But I've grown out of that mindset and realized that Surf is a broken move and Strength is a pretty good normal attack, like normal physical move. Man, I love Pokemon. It's so sad what's become of Pokemon in the past few years. I say that if it's like some big thing, but I am pretty sad about the turnout of what Pokemon is now. Of it just being a cash cow with Game Freak not necessarily putting as much effort, or at least not feeling like it's gotten the same amount of effort as it has. Because Legends Arceus was, I say Legends Arceus was the last game I played where I really enjoyed it. I enjoyed ZA. Don't get me wrong, I played through again. I played through ZA. I enjoyed it, but like Arceus was such a breath of fresh air. I loved Arceus so much. I played through it twice. I completed the dex twice on Arceus. That was fun. Um, Sword and Shield was okay. Um, I never really got the problem with like the Dexit and like the not having every Pokemon. I was like, okay, that makes sense. They can't really keep doing that. There's a limited amount of storage in every device. You can't. That's not sustainable to do that anyways. But some people were really mad. No, not particularly me. So that wasn't my problem. And then there was also Usum. There was Usum. I think Usum was okay. It wasn't a great. I like the story of Base Sun and Moon more than I did Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon on repeat playthroughs. Because they kind of villainized Necrozma instead of making Lusamine the villain, and I really liked how Lusamine. I really like the characterization of Lusamine in Sun and Moon. How she was literally just this crazy person taken over by Annihilego, and instead of portraying it as like, oh my gosh, this Nihilego is like the person who's the Nihilego is the problem, blah blah blah. It is they're straight up saying, hey, your mother's actually just insane. uh I love how I made a boat and didn't use it. I love how they were straight up saying, hey, your mother's just straight up insane. You can't do anything about it. She wants to kill people. She and I find it hilarious. And yeah, I really liked Sun and Moon. I really liked X and Y. I feel like X and Y is very memorable, but I have a big soft spot for Gen 5. Gen 5 is my favorite generation of Pokemon and has some of my favorite Pokemon in it as well, just in general. It has such a good collection of Mons. I it's very nostalgic for me. I'm trying to remember where I'm supposed to go. I think I'm supposed to go here. And like other than that, what was I even talking about in the first place? Oh yeah, like what game you would go into. No, not one video game. I was talking about media, and then I started talking about games anyways. But yeah, X and Y was X and Black and White is really cool. You should get, if you can, play through Black and White. The story of Black and White and Black and White 2 are amazing. I personally prefer Black and Whites, but it's pretty close. I feel like both of them do their job well as just good Pokemon stories. And surprisingly enough, that's hard to do in modern day because like, well, Scarlet and Violet has the story of Scarlet and Violet is pretty good. I wouldn't say it's Black and White good, but it is pretty good. Penny is probably one of my favorite new modern Pokemon characters in a very very long time, and it's not just because she has a Eevee backpack and is very NB coded and is a gender queen, by the way, and her main Pokemon is a Sylveon and has an entire team of evolutions. Totally not because of that. I love Penny. She is he I don't know. They are a great character in my opinion. Um, Nemona is probably one of the best rivals in modern Pokemon history because she's actually strong, and she repeats her adventure just to go along with you. And she goes like, "Oh, I mean, if you get strong enough, then maybe you'll be able to beat me." And her battle is tough. Loki, I struggled with the Nemona fight. It is not a pushover. I lost. I lost twice, I think. Not in the Nemona fight, but like I lost twice to I lost twice overall to like who was it? The professor? The professor who was supposed to keep the grand reveal that, oh, Penny was the person who was helping you eradicate Team Star all along. I Oh, oh, he fell. Get in the boat. Get in the boat. Okay. But Nimona is really cool. And Arven, I think I like his dog more than him. More than he. Yeah, I think I like his dog more than him. His Mabs Mastiff? I forgot what it's called. But I think I like um his dog. I get his dog more than him. How many times have I said that? I think I like his dog more than him. Yeah. I think 3 ender pearls should be enough. I'll be able to get more. I'll just go get the other ender pearl and then start heading up to the nether roof. Hopefully I'll be able to do it properly and it doesn't break. But like, we'll see. I just need to take note of the chords of my nether portal in when I go in. Let's see here. Ender pearl. Other than that, what are some standout Pokemon games for me? Because I've played a lot of Pokemon games, not just the main line. I'm one of the few people who played Rangers. I've played Pokemon Ranger, the original. I did not play the one Jaden covered on her video. Jada Animations, if you guys know that person, they're pretty popular on the internet. They did a Pokemon Rangers video, and I really liked that. And I was like, oh, I've played that before. I played Pokemon Rangers. And I've played through Mystery Dungeon. I haven't played the other games yet. I really, really want to, but I haven't got around to playing it because the only time I started playing Mystery Dungeon was like when I got it. When I got Mystery Dungeon DX. When I got Rescue Team DX on my Switch. I wasn't able to play it as a kid when I was I didn't play it as a I don't have a flint and steel. I have steel. No. Shit. Well, shit. Huh. Wait. Hold up. How do I get out of here? I don't have a flint and steel. I have wood. I can get lava. This was a mistake. I can get lava. And then I can get that to burn on the portal. Wait, hold on. Huh. I don't have iron in my thing. If I had iron, it'd be fine because I know there's gravel down there somewhere that I can probably get. This is an issue. Actually, it's not that big of an issue. I know of an easy way to get out of here. But like I don't want to do that though. It's kind of like cheating. There's an Enderman. I want to kill that. Where is he? There he is. There are two. Enderman, please get in the boat. Sir. Okay. I can probably get piglins to drop iron. Maybe. That's a possibility. Yikes. I did not think this through before breaking the portal. Huh. Piglin, if I can find some piglins, I can barter with them for iron, but that's not a very good, like, I don't think that's a very good long-term option. I think I should just go back home. I know of an easy way to get back, though. It's not that difficult, but it's kind of cheating. Eh, it's my world, it doesn't matter. I just... Let's... Good thing I thought about that before actually going up to the nether roof. Because if I did that, I actually would have no way to get out. Anyways, here's what here's what you can do. And then... Yeet. And you spawn back with everything. Yeah, it's kind of cheating, but like it's fine. I'll have to head all the way back there though. Man, I thought it would be a quick video where I just go to the nether roof and then set up the things. It's taking way longer than I thought it would because I'm just being straight up stupid, forgetting things that I should not be forgetting. I've been playing this game for how long now? Why do I still have this block of gold? Hold up. There we go. There we go. Put this here, put this here. There. There we go. Okay. Head in. Are those zombies? Oh, those are the zombie spear guys. Fuck. Hell no. We're not going that way. We're going this way. This is the way to base. Here. It's a spider jockey. No, that's just a scorpion. Oh, that's scary. Oh, that's scary. That's a baby zombie variant. Get out. Go away. Oh. Man. Okay. Train of thought. Where was my train of thought earlier? Pokemon. Oh, yeah. Mystery Dungeon. Mystery Dungeon DX was really good. I feel like that was one of my pretty fun childhood games. It's like, it was nice. Pokemon Quest. I was not one of the people who played Pokemon Go. I do not get out of the house, so that was kind of off the table. But I played Pokemon Quest, the mobile game. Not much. I think I got to like World 2 or whatever it was, and then I gave up because it was too difficult for little me. I never played through any of the GameCube games because I never owned a GameCube. I'm not that young, but I am on the younger side of Pokemon fans. Like I want to say second generation Pokemon fans. Because my starting gen was Gen. Even though my starting gen was technically Gen 3, I would consider Gen 5 as my main gen where I actually started, because that was when I was like, oh, I'm playing an actual video game series. And I like, again, Gen 5 was the first one where I actually beat the league and everything. But also Gen 5 is just straight up my favorite Pokemon gen in general. And Besides that, like I never owned any of the other platforms for to play Pokemon on, so never played on Game Boy. I had a game. My sister had a Game Boy. Never played on a GameCube. Never played on an original Game Boy. I had a Game Boy Advance SP, the pink one. Um, my sister had a Game Boy Advance SP, the pink one. I had a 3DS XL. XL? I'm trying to remember. Was it a 3DS XL or was it just a 3DS? Because I have a new 3DS XL. But I don't know if my 3DS was 3DS XL or just a 3DS. It doesn't matter. I played Black and White on that. That was pretty fun. I should be going in this direction. This is where I need to go. Here. This way. Past all of this bullshit here. Yeah. I think that's... There are turtles here. Remember that. I can breed turtles here and get turtle eggs from here eventually. And then I can make my own turtle farm. Because scutes, I want turtle scutes for things in the future. Mainly for building. Did they nerf baked potatoes or was it always 2.5? I swear it was 3 at one point. I should install a mod that shows you your saturation. I need to do that. I need to do a saturation resource pack to see how much saturation you have. Is it saturation or yeah? It's called saturation, right? The yellow bar above your hunger that makes sure that gets depleted first when it's maxed. See how much HP you can recover. This way. Wait. It's this way. I'm in negative X values, positive Y values. I just need to make sure to get a flint and steel this time. I'm gonna put a flint and steel in my in my backpack now all the time so I don't forget that. Oh yeah, I think this is where the ravine is somewhere. Just keep going in this direction. Once I see a giant mountain, I know I'm nearby. Oh my gosh, this little reticle thing is reminding me of something I used to do in my Physics 1 class that I will probably be doing again in my Physics 2 class when we tackle when we start doing that kind of when we start doing that stuff again. And I am not looking forward to it. Well, I don't want to say not looking forward to it, but I can't say I'm not scared. But I'm a tad bit excited. The professor is he's an eccentric one. I've had him before. I've had him twice before actually. But he's a good professor. I've always had decent marks with him. So I'm not really too worried about his teaching style. I'm just more worried about myself and if I can handle the topics. But I'm sure I'll be fine. I have made points before about how I like STEM subjects more than I do non-STEM subjects, and I'm pretty sure this is one of those times where the STEM subjects will just the STEM brain will just take over. So I'm sure I'll be fine for that. I kind of want to keep yapping about Pokemon, so I can just title this video the Pokemon Yap. Pokemon yapping. What is there else to talk about Pokemon? Favorite Pokemon? You know that speaking of with favorite Pokemon, right? Like there's a website called that helps you find your favorite Pokemon. There are two. No, one's not really help you find your favorite Pokemon. There's one that shows that like literally categorizes all your favorite Pokemon by all the categories you can think of. And it's this one spreadsheet of like, oh, this is your favorite Pokemon from Gen 1. Oh, what's your favorite fire type from Gen 1? What's your favorite natural spawning pink sheep? Whoa, crazy. This is your favorite Pokemon from this favorite fire Pokemon from Gen 1. This is your favorite flying Pokemon from Gen 1. This is your favorite and then you pick from your favorites from Gen 1. It's like, which is your favorite Pokemon from Gen 1 in general? And then which is your favorite Pokemon from Gen 2 in general? And then at the end it's like, which is your favorite Pokemon overall? And then at the bottom it's like favorite legendary, favorite mythical, favorite uh f- oh oh it's gonna sound weird, but I'm listening to something right now. In the background. I'm listening to something as well in the background because I do this thing where I mean I can't just sit here and play Minecraft and talk to myself. I also listen to something. They are singing right now and they are singing so they're singing so well. Um and it's they're singing it's a singing ASMR, and it's a dual sing. There's two of them. It is two of them. They're singing in the same room, and I really like it, and it's very nice, and it's very comforting to the ears. And if I ever shudder, it's just me getting tingles from their voices because they're really nice. It was just it's a it's an ASMR from a few years ago between on the Nina Archive channel between Nina and Soya like Soya Poya. It's titled ASMR 16 Double Trouble Sleepover ASMR with Soya Poya. If you are into ASMR or want to watch that. Anyways, I am now in the Nether with um actual with an actual flint and steel. And this one readjusted my Nether portal. And I will have it readjust my Nether portal again. Huh. It remade this one. That's cool. Question mark. But I don't really want either of these to work, so I'm gonna go to the one. I'm just gonna go around this negative 13130, negative 13138, negative 13138. So I want to just head up to the nether roof and head to around this coordinate location and then make a nether portal at negative 13138 at that Y level, at like Y level 128 or something. I am pretty high up, which is good. So it won't be too difficult to go higher. Can we get much higher? So high. How high though? I miss One Piece. It hasn't updated in a while. And I understand it hasn't updated in a while because Oda's taking a break and the anime is taking a break, and it's the first time the anime has done this, and it's like the first time first time One Piece will be taking a break or a hiatus, and it'll become a weekly show and everything. It's like so that they can wait for Oda to make new chapters. Man, I miss One Piece. I miss the weekly chapters of One Piece, honestly. It's like, but it's fine. It'll come back. And spoilers for anyone who's reading One Piece because this is an actual big thing for the spoil. So I will sit here and be quiet for a bit. Spoilers. You have been warned. Skip ahead or skip the video. I don't really care. The Elbaf arc right now is I'm really enjoying it. But man, I do miss Luffy. Because we have been in a flashback. We have been in a flashback for like 30, 40 chapters at this point. I'm just like, come back. When are we going back to the actual plot? It's I know it. What block is this? Negative 121. I need to go higher. I know One Piece is not really the best with stuff like cliff. Negative 123. I have to go higher. It's negative 127. I think. One Piece has never been the best with pacing. It's really not its strong suit. But we were in a flashback of a flashback for like 10 chapters. Because, again, spoilers. Loki was in a flashback. And then he was asked to so we were in Loki's backstory flashback. And then Loki started discussing how Harold died how Harold died from his flashback. So we were in the flashback of the flashback. What the frick, man? Need to go higher. It's really hard to find a nether roof spot nowadays. Um, which I think this works. Perfect. Yeah, easy. That was easy. And then negative 138, 38, I think. So here? No. Here? Negative 138. And then positive 38. It's around here I make the portal. Hopefully. 1, 2, 3. Bam. Bam, bam. Then. Flint and steel. I thought I almost didn't bring up flint and steel. There we go. Please work, please work, please work. Please. Yay! Okay, my leather portal is now linked to the nether roof portal. And then I just need to make another portal elsewhere that links to the actual nether. Or I could just break a bit. Or I could just break a piece of bedrock. It doesn't really matter. Again, it's my world. Who the fuck gives a shit? But it's fine. I know there are glitches that allow you to break bedrock, but couldn't be bothered. Pop up into creative, break some bedrock, be done with it. But it breaks the integrity of the game, which is kind of why I don't want to, because I don't like cheating in games, even though I did cheat earlier by like doing the death warp thing, but it's fine. Double standards. Anyways, that's what I wanted to do today. I was thinking about also getting more. I was also thinking about getting more. What is it called? I was thinking about getting more cobblestone because I need 3,000 cobblestone, 4,000 cobblestone for the mob farm. But I mean, now that I have the nether portal warp, it's good enough. I'll just have to figure it out. How to link one up to where I want the mob farm to be. Because it's gonna be in the air above the ocean. So that no mob spawn beneath and no mob spawn above. It's gonna be very optimized. It's gonna be a very optimized mob farm, unlike this stupid ass iron farm I have. That's only one module big. I can make another module soon actually. I'll probably make another module off camera when I'm streaming to my friend. I don't know. I don't like playing on this world off cam, but at the same, because I kind of want to record everything I do in it. Um, I do actually record these entire sessions and edit them down because they are I am silent through some of them, and some of them so it's not very fun for me if I want to go back and watch them for record keeping purposes. That's a lot of villagers. I can start my trading house soon, but I upload the raw vods of the recordings as well for myself, and they're in a separate private playlist for me to watch on my own. Um, so I'm kind of torn on like maybe on like doing stuff on this world that's not recorded, but it's fine. I'll get progress done little by little. Ooh, what I do want to do, I added a drawer mod. So I'm gonna make a drawer real quick. Let's see. Spruce. I need a lot of spruce actually. So and then do this. Make a crate. Take out all of my cobblestone. Because this holds 32 stacks and then there are upgrades, right? Illuminates drawer labels in the dark. There's a drawer puller, detached drawer, remote group upgrade, unlimited item withdrawal, magnet upgrade, remote upgrade, compacting drawer. Yeah, there's a lot, but I just wanted to make one of these. Put cobblestone in there. I think all the cobblestone. Oh, it only. Huh. No. Oh. Ooh. Hmm. It only stores up to 32 stacks. I forgot. It's the storage upgrades I can do. This 4 times the base value, 8 times the base value, 16 times the base value. I'll just make a diamond one. So it sticks an upgrade template. The upgrade template you can make by making a half drawer and sticks. And then, wait, upgrade template. Okay, so I need to make I need to make one drawer. And then surround this guy in sticks. And then 2 diamonds. Drawer template. Diamonds. There we go. And then... Nope. There we go. How is all the things out? Yes, it is. And then all the cobblestone is in here now. And I can store up to 8,192 cobblestone. I think that's what that means. So that's fine. What is this? Void upgrade destroys excess items. No, I don't want that. Near infinite storage. That's for creative only. And then netherite. I'm not making any of those. I just wanted one of these storage upgrades. And this should be fine. So that I can get cobblestone from here. And then I'll have more drawers in the future. I don't really like this drawer mod. I don't really like the drawer mod, honestly. But it's like, it's fine. There's not really other drawer mods I can use. Unless there's like one where that shows the label on the amount of remote group, magnet again, balance, fill, illumination, No, not what I want to do. One of these makes 8 of these. Why? I mean, okay, I guess. Hopper one. I need to make one of these to sort out I need to make a half like what is it? The ones that can store 2. These ones. These oak drawers holds 8 stacks per drawer or oak 2x2 drawers. These ones. I need to make one of these and then add an upgrade for these for the iron farm. Have one store the iron, have one store the poppies. But it's fine. I'll think about it. I'll work on that. But I think this is it for today. I'm pretty tired. I recorded way longer than I thought I would. It's already almost 4 a.m. But I'll just upload this. I'm still a bit it was a stressful day. It was a stressful waiting for everyone to come on, but this is still always just such a highlight of just waiting for the day to end so I can play some Minecraft or like just like chill and chat about my day to my non-existent peoples who are watching this. Some of my friends watch this. If you are my friend who watches this, tell me, DM me right now, or like, if you see this part, if you watch all the way till here, DM me and tell me you've seen it because I'm curious. Some of my friends have said that they watched this. And then somehow found it, and I don't know how many people actually watch it. But like, if you are my friend and have seen this, DM me right now. It's like, so I'll give you guys access to the private, to the quiet for to the unedited ones. If you guys want to see the unedited, the un brr, what is it called? The unedited VODs. If you want to see that, just because I know some people, some of my friends are into that, or just watching Minecraft, just very quietly. But yeah, that's it for today, I guess. Bye bye.